With all this craziness we are living right now, being a coach, I've been asking myself, do we need a racial coach? Maybe we do, because what the coach does is to remind us that sometimes, most of the times, what we think and what we do, depending on the things we are programmed to be and to do. I have to confess, yes, I was watching some centered people today, and they are saying, huh, maybe you already had racial uh, uh, thoughts. And yes, I did. But I don't consider myself a person of prejudice, but I have to admit, yes, I had throughout my entire life many racial thoughts, many thoughts of prejudice. I participate in some jokes, and I also said some jokes, but not because I really believe in that. What I believe is a world that we are not so silly, that the color of our skin matters. I believe in a world that we can be brothers and sisters, really. I believe in a world that there is no people that are scared when the police gets close to ask for documents, because in a split of a second they can lose their lives just because they have more pigment in their skin. How come it's so stupid? How come it's so irrational? And we accept it. What I believe is that you need to put a stop on that. There are many ways to put a stop on that. The way I see available for me, the way I see available for most of us, is to stop participating and engaging in conversations that are funny to make fun of people that are different. We can engage and we can make it happen around us. We can teach the kids, giving our example, inspiring others through respect, to just put an end on all kinds of bully. And we accept, and it keeps going on, and it ends up marking people forever in a very negative way, blocking them to be who they came to earth to be, blocking them to be their 100%, their contribution. So it's time to put an end on that, and it's individual. If each of us create our own criteria of putting a stop on this, we can go very far on this at the peaceful way possible. Yes, I am just being a racial coach for the day. And I'm just asking you to, when the programming comes, because we all have programming for many things, and we act and we think in ways that we kind of don't have control, but kind of we do. So I invite you all that believe in what I believe, that you want to put a stop on that you believe that this is not right. We keep saying it's not right, but we keep doing. We keep saying it's not right. We don't agree with that, but we keep accepting and somehow participating passively or actively, but participating somehow. We need to put a stop on that. And sometimes some losses are necessary to wake up us out. Maybe this is one of them. Let's make this be the last of them. And we, instead of having that programming coming over our head and speaking through our mouth, and seeing through our prejudicial eyes, or we hear in a very racist way. We just control ourselves and dominate and transform, for God's sake, once for all. This kind of behavior, this kind of thinking, this kind of feeling. And if we all individually do our part, it will have an end. Let's make this be the last time. The very last time. Let's make this be in history known not as one more that happened. Let's not make this one more of the 200 and some, but the last. Do you remember that case, that life, that person? That was the last time humanity, humankind acted in such an animal way. And because of that loss, the world learned something that's bigger than each of us. It's bigger than all of us. That's just treat each other the way you would like to be treated. And be respectful and don't harm. And for God's sake, learn what love is, loving, being love, not talking about. That's my quote for today. My name is Katia Ferreira, and for today, I am your racial coach. Take care.